Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX. I'm Udar Pratap Singh. Our big focus this hour, 7 MoUs have been exchanged between India and Sri Lanka. These cover the areas of defence, interconnection of two power grids, development of Trincomalee as an energy hub, digitisation and cooperation in the health sector as well. This historic pact was inked following talks between the two leaders. The MoU signed on defence cooperation reflects a major upward trajectory in relations between India and Sri Lanka. The two sides have also signed a deal to develop Trincomalee as an energy hub, and also another agreement has been inked to facilitate New Delhi's multi-sectoral grant assistance to Sri Lanka's eastern region. Now, Prime Minister Modi, of course, is in Sri Lanka for a 3-day visit to improve bilateral ties and also explore ways to bolster areas of energy, trade, connectivity, digitalization and defence. He was welcomed with a ceremonial guard of honour at the Independence Square in Colombo this morning. Well, let's in fact take a look now at some of the key MoUs which have been signed between the two countries. Let's quickly take you through those details, of course, on these key agreements and, of course, what their implications now are going to be. So, as you can see here, of course, the first MoU pertains to, let's quickly go across to the first slide if we can. Let's quickly go to the first slide. The first MoU, please, if we can. Yes, here it is. An MoU signed for implementation of HVDC interconnection for import and export of power. So, clearly, of course, this agreement pertains to the power sector. Now, also an MoU, in fact, has been signed on cooperation in the field of sharing successful digital solutions as well, implemented at population scale for digital transformation as well. So, obviously, a very futuristic looking sector being touched upon here. The next key MoU pertained to India and Sri Lanka cooperating along with the UAE as well for development of the Trincomalee area as an energy hub as well. So, this interestingly a tripartite agreement inked. Also an MoU signed on framework for defence cooperation. This is the first big defence deal signed between India and Sri Lanka. Also an MoU on multi-sectoral grant assistance for the eastern province signed as well between India and Sri Lanka. That's, of course, the fifth key MoU. Also an MoU pertaining to cooperation in the field of health and medicine as well was finalized between the two nations. And finally, an MoU on pharmacopoeia cooperation as well between India and Sri Lanka. So, those, of course, were the 7 key and important MoUs which were inked between our two countries. Something, of course, very, very crucial, very, very important there. Those details, of course, coming in of the MoUs signed between India and Sri Lanka. Let's quickly throw this open to our panel. Ambassador Suresh Kumar Goyal, former diplomat,